Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we are off for more of Banjo-Kazooie, and in the last episode, we typed in the Cheeto code in Treasure Trove Cove, opened up a warp in Grunty's lair, went a little bit further, got a couple of Jiggies there, and, well, head back to the beginning of the lair in order to enter Clanker's Cavern, because we kind of skipped it. We also typed in the code, because we had to come back at that point in the first place. And we've raised Clanker, because that was a scary prospect with Resident Evil music. But as you can see, we're just under halfway in the level, because we did quite a bit outside the level. But that'll change, because we should be picking up the pace quite a bit. Right, so, we're on top of Clanker right now, and at the very end of the last episode, after grabbing the Jiggy to keep him stay up... Oh, hello there. He can be cute. He's a scary cute thing. He don't mean any harm, though. He was complaining of dental issues, even though he's a machine or android. Knock down that gold tooth, and that's one issue done. This tooth not hurt now. That's because I knocked it out of you, mate. But we need to get to the other piece of debris here, because he's got two teeth that need attending to. Good thing I have all these Jiggies. Toothache is side gone, Clanker swallowed mood. Teeth all better now. Thank you, bear. You're not gonna spit it out then? I'm gonna have to go inside, haven't I? Well, I don't know how that ended up there, and to be honest, I feel like the tooth being like this would be more painful, but what do I know? We got another Jiggy immediately! We could have probably done that at the end of the last episode, but... we pretty much did all of the water part of the level. Now it's time to do the rest of it. So, you might recognise this bit in the attraction mode. It's like right after it shows the termite hill on Mumbo's Mountain. I actually need this health, and it's all dropping into, I guess, the throat of Clanker. You can see it's both, like, fleshy, but at the same time machine-like. It's kind of weird. Also, more swimming. Oh, really? The music again? We're not even that deep! Why? Thankfully, we don't dissolve. Right, let's go grab all these. So, I didn't go on top of the other tooth. We gotta come back anyway, so that's fine. There is a Mumbo token on top of that one, so we can hop in, grab that, and then hop back out again. But now, though, we're gonna grab the rest of the stuff. So we need to find that, well, another Jiggy. Mind the tentacles? I don't know what these are, honestly. I think you can take them out with eggs, but you can't poop while you're swimming. You would have to, like, poop on the surface and hope that you would, you know, hit them. Well, this is a bit of a weird obstacle course. Mate, I think you ate too many hoops. You have Weetos for breakfast or something. Right, so we gotta go through every single ring, and you gotta go through the green ones. Thankfully, unlike in Donkey Kong 64, they are not 2D and very janky with hitboxes and stuff. They're actually physical. So you can clearly see where they are in the space, and that's not just a thing in this version, it is in the N64 version as well. Ow! You bastard! It's also kind of interesting considering that, you know, Donkey Kong 64 uses the expansion pack, yet they still had to use 2D rings, and yet this is just running solely off the N64's base power. Because remember, the jumper pack was just a glorified jumper pack. There's not actually anything in it, but it completes the circuit in the machine. That's the last ring. There we are, did it. And I think we just lowered the... Oh no, we raised the water level, so we can get out and get another Jiggy. Yeah, you're barely given just enough time to do that. Excuse me? There we go. Couldn't grab the Jiggy, I was being denied. Right, so... Now that it's risen, we can actually grab all these feathers, but, well, we don't actually have a use for that at the moment. But there is a few notes over here. Thankfully, it's sticky enough for us to climb out. And it looks like we have a side entrance with a big dip. That's not spooky at all. Yep, we swim to... If we swim into a ceiling that submerges, we automatically dive. We came out the gills! And we're outside. So this is a perfect time for us to loop back round, so we can go grab this, and just hop straight back in. And yeah, as I said, even though we've gone into another area, the health stays. So if we do need health, we can just go grab it. That's why I keep telling you not to pick it up as soon as you knock out an enemy. It will not disappear. Even though we have a beehive at the ready. So if that was one side of the gills, then that means that there should be one on this side, right? No. Oddly enough. Which is why I took the opportunity to go and loop around. But there is a flight pan over this way, so we will make our way over this way. And we will utilise this to grab some stuff. But before we take flight, let's do the smart thing and have a look around. Yeah, it's a bit odd, really. There's not actually anything in here that is quite useful, other than getting into that room on the other side, because there's no spring jump. Oh, actually, hang on a second. No, hang on. Aha! Hello there. We can't go up this way. You know that blowhole on the top? That's where we would come out, so we would land right in the middle here. So there's multiple entrances into Clanker. I was getting stuck there because I kept flapping when I shouldn't have. I was trying to move faster, but I don't actually have that ability yet, and even so, I would probably have bonked at that point. But yeah, we need the flight pad because there's no shockwave jump there. So we can just fly into this room, but unfortunately we will land. Well, that looks bad. I'm guessing this is where the rubbish eventually gets churned up in, even though it's a bit of a stretch considering how it's designed. Hello there! What are you doing inside here? This move uses Biko's wings as a shield against the bad guys. Cool. Does it make me invulnerable? Sure does. Hold the right or left trigger and push the right stick right. Keep the right or left trigger held and use the left stick to move around. Use it wisely though. This move requires gold feathers and you can only carry 10 of them. Here, take these 5 valuable gold feathers. Mate, keep them. I'm maxed out. Your energy is a bit low. I'll fill it up for you. You've learned all my new moves for this world. The rest is up to you. So you know those frogs in Bubble Gloop Swamp? This move could have been used against them to absolutely cheese it. And I felt like that we weren't going to do that. So it's right. Thankfully it doesn't turn the camera angle when you do that. In fact, it doesn't turn the camera angle at all when we do this. But you can hear them hitting us because they're clanking. Clanking, because we're in Clanker. Shooby-doop, doop, boo-weep. And there we are. So, this is very precarious. Can we exit through this way? No. Let's have a little look around here. Nope, we just got to get out of here. So, we do it again. Yep, by activating the shield, you immediately use a wing. And it's like every 1.5 seconds, I think, that you use a feather. And they implemented that in Smash pretty well, actually, because, like, you're given 5, which is the 5 you're provided with. So, you're able to, you know, use it. But you only have 5 for that one stock or life. So if you do get knocked out, you get all of them back. Otherwise, you can't use the Wonder Wing anymore. It's more of a glorified charge, but I believe it does give you invulnerability. And I also believe we are done in Clanker now. Except for that bit down there. Actually, I think that's the other gills, now I think about it. Yeah, that would make more sense. But there was a way that we could swim straight down. So I want to do that, actually. I just remembered that. Oh, that's going to make us leave? Yeah, that's nothing but blackness. That's going to make us leave. Actually, that means that the gill that I went through was actually technically longer. It's a bit weird. Don't hit me. Thank you. I need to get out of the water anyway. Right. Let's see what's down here, then. That's probably why the music plays. Sneaky Jinjo! Yeah, I'm trying to. Okay, don't hit me! Good. Alright, now we're good. We can leave. As soon as I say, oh, we're about to leave, I just remembered that I was missing something. But I got them, so it's all good in the hood. Party's underway. It's here on the west side of Clanker. And I never got this one up because I couldn't make the jump, but now I can. Yaha! Whee! Oh, that was to bounce on top of the pipe over here. Let's go do that. Very precarious. But we're getting more notes, which is always a good thing. And that is how we get this token up here. And we're missing only one more. This is a good vantage point to have a look at what we're going to do. So there are some... Well, there's a Jiggy up there. We can just about see that. Notes on pipes. Looks like we'll have to take the blowhole screw in order to get up there. It's a bit weird, actually, how you can see the metal contort. But at the same time, it's a very cartoony game, so what do I know? We have a pipe over there, but we can climb up to the other side there, which leads to a 1-up, it seems. And there's our last token, all the way over there. So what if we made our way back? Okay, I didn't realise that was high enough for me to take damage. I'm guessing you can't use the ground pound to just cheese damage even if you hesitate. Ever so slightly missed that. Kind of annoying. This is how we get the other token, so we might as well do it. We're also missing one more honeycomb. So we want to go grab that. Also a Jinjo, I hear you. Jump over this way. Hello. Ha-ha! Closer than we thought. Hello! I love how the camera actually has to try and peek in order to show that. Extra life? Get in. Very sneaky one. Oh, and there's the other honeycomb in the other pipe. So we know exactly where we need to go. Let me get back up there. That was a flub and a half. Or should I say that was more of a glub? Oh, wow, I slipped off. You'd think, considering how rusty things are in here, I would have had a better grip, but I guess it just gave way. Oh, wait, I'm gonna slip, probably. I don't trust this. There we are. And that is not the end of the road. We can still go forward, but I'm gonna have to make my way back here again, because I've now just got that. Actually, would that not make it easier? Well, not if I went around the damn thing. Can turn the camera. Whoa, okay. What was that movement? And then the camera 180'd. What is this, a Hat in Time? No, it's a classic N64 collectathon platformer. Because that was a thing with cameras back in the day, because no one knew how to make a decent camera until they learned, because it was the first of proper 3D gaming. But now I've hit that grate, this jump is a little bit more difficult to make, so maybe I should have left that for later, but I finessed it, so it's fine. I say finessed when I've been failing jumps constantly, just trying to get back up. There we go. We have all the tokens in the level. I know this. I have made sure to keep count. It's like one of the few things I do actually have to keep count with. Wait, I just jumped down. I didn't check to make sure that didn't lead anywhere else. Probably not. No, because that's later. Alright, so, wait, have I already killed you? Oh, I've already killed you. Good. Oh, yeah, because this was the one with the beehive when I needed some health. We're going up, it seems. Nothing around here. Okay, we're good. Where are we going? Into the little flaps. But we have to do what we did for the pink egg in Treasure Trove Cove. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Because the flaps are down, we can't stand on them like we did with that one Mumbo token on the other side. Which is like the first thing we did up here. Get in there. And there we are, yet another 1-up. Actually, I think that's all the 1-ups in the level as well. I think that this level is like really easy to get 1-ups, but at the same time it's easy to, you know, drown and die. Mostly due to your own hubris. So that is it for that. I'm going to land in the water and not on Clanker. Or anywhere at Clanker. Oh, no, I don't want to go back into him. We don't want to do any of that. We've pretty much cleaned him out on the inside. Get it clean, because he's a garbage disposal. We don't need to drop through his blowhole. We need to ride the... It actually fits perfectly. Look at that. It's like it was meant to be. Right, I want to be Banjo here because this is pretty precarious. I did that for safety and actually cocked that up. Okay, I didn't realise I could pound there. I don't think you can get crushed because that's such a perfect fit. Right, let's try this again. This time, let's not get the better of, well, anything really, and just take it incredibly slowly. Although, this is probably good practice for another similar level later on that is even more hated. well, a particular thing. I can gravitate toward it, but it's just not enough. Boom. There we are. 8. So how do we get to the other side? Actually, hang on a minute. Ballsy! Nope. That didn't work. If I did make that, that would have been amazing. But I think what we need to do is get on top of his tail to get to the other side here. Because it is a straight up slope, and if we talon trot, we should be good. Yes. And it does move. So that's also pretty precarious. There we go. What do we do here? Well, I can get the camera straight. Shoot some eggs at it. There we go. 9 out of 10 Jiggies. Everything that we could possibly have seen, we have now done. The thing is, I didn't find my Grunty switch, and I've actually forgotten where it is. I actually had to refresh my memory. I thought the blowhole would drop you immediately in, but it actually takes you to another little area before that, so that was my bad. I completely forgot about a certain segment. I think it does take you in, but you have a little extra section first. Yeah, it's this segment. Yeah, because you go through that hole, and it spits you to the room. Or you go through this way. You got 2 different ways. And that's also where the Grunty switch is. That's why I completely forgot, and that looks like a familiar location. That also was incredibly quick. Now, you don't need the Talon Trot to get through here. The Wonder Wing, excuse me. The gold feathers. In fact, if you just gun it, you'll pretty much get through. My god, the game frame rate just broke there for a moment. And there we are, now we're done. I completely forgot about this particular segment. That was silly of me. So which is the door that actually leads to the room that I thought it would drop me into? That's the one. Yeah, this is where I thought the blowhole would actually spit you out. For some reason, I completely blanked that room out of my memory, because I always mix it up with the Wonder Wing room, because it's so similar. And I think if you take the other way, you'll be spat out in the mouth. So we don't need to worry about that. But yeah! So, apologies for my little blip there, but we now actually have everything in the level, plus the Grunty switch. So we can now leave the level. So I'm going to go swim out, and we're going to do just that. Just for the sake of consistency. If we go down this way, I'm pretty sure this is how the attract mode in for the title screen actually is how we enter. With a bunch of eggs. Actually, do I need health? Oh, that was perfect. I'm glad I came back. The thing is, again, you can't really bring up the HUD unless it just decides to show up. So I have to pause in order to see my health. Unless you're at like 2 units, it won't stay on screen. Which is kind of an annoyance. And I just realised I can't leave this room, so I'm going to have to swim back out. But I'll meet you guys back out of this area, so we can go pound those switches, and then take the cauldron back to, well, the deepest parts of the lair that we've already been in. Right, so how do we actually get out of this level? It's kind of annoying. Remember the very first Momo token that we got? We have to actually exit through this way. We need to climb up this way, perilous as it may be, and then from here we got to jump. Or you could probably be on top and then drop down. But that's how you get out of the level. Alright, back in Grunty's lair, left the watery area. Let's go pound in those eyeballs on the way back to, well, the cauldron. Because other than that, we are done with this area. It's kind of funny that we have to put these back in, considering that they just popped out. But apparently that's what spawns a Jiggy. So, whatever we can take, we will. Many tricks are up my sleeve. To save yourself, you'd better leave. Nah. Don't think I can do that. We've got half the Jiggies in Grunty's lair now, which is pretty cool. It's just a little bit annoying that you have to actually make your way out of the level manually, because, I mean, again, in Donkey Kong 64 you can pause and click quit. Even in Spyro, you could pause and leave the level. Obviously, if you try to do it in a hub world, it will try to quit the game. But in this game, it will just quit the game. You can't fast leave, which is kind of an annoyance. But now that we're done with that, we can explore the rest of the Grunty's lair that we have available here. I'm just trying to remember. God damn, I can't see shit. Actually, I think you can use the Wonder Wing as a light source. Nah, it doesn't do too much. Just the particle effects themselves are shiny. But yeah, remember when we spat out eggs on here? You want to do that. I think it regenerates every time you reboot the game, but if you're going to be doing something that is through this passageway, if you remember what we opened up, this is the entrance to Freezeezy Peak. This is going to be our next level, but before we go in, let's have a little explore on the advent calendar. Got some feathers. Don't need feathers. I could use them, actually. Unlike in Donkey Kong 64, you keep your quantities. Aha! They don't get halved. Which is something that people don't actually notice until they try to do something, and it's like, oh, I thought I actually had stuff. I keep getting stuck on the wall. If only Banjo could grab ledges. It's like he's got massive bare hands. You'd think he'd be able to. Oh well, he might learn how to get a grip one day. Oh, switch.
I don't think you can use these until you've found out how.
Fair. So we're not going to be able to make it to that panel that we just spawned, which was right underneath that web that I was talking about. We got another token, which is really good. Can we go anywhere around here? Nope, that is literally the last one. But we got another Mumbo token. Now, the thing is, you actually do need those shoes in Freezeezy Peak. This is one of the instances where you would have to actually backtrack to the level. Also, Kazooie doesn't have much effect on ice physics as well, so if you are tired of slipping around, despite it having massive bare feet as well, yeah, because Kazooie really steals the show in this. Considering that Banjo was actually, conceived first. Also, we don't actually have enough notes to open this door for a change. Things are getting more difficult. You found some notes, but you need more to break my spell and pass this door. So we'll deal with that at some point. For now, though, there is another cauldron that we can free. That is the wrong button. I keep doing that. It's only when pooping. I can't poop properly. Constipation. Oh, you don't actually say anything this time. I guess we've learned everything. I can see it's quite hard work to lump around that squawking jerk. I mean, she's got the quips for you, madam. We've got Brentilda yet again, so we will grab some more tips. That is too tall for us to grab. And once again, Gruntilda has her head in her own, layer. The layer itself is her head. Why do you need another one? Seems a bit redundant if you ask me. The disgusting Gruntilda has spider pancakes for breakfast. Ugh. Couldn't even fathom that. And she usually has maggot pie for dinner. Yeah. I mean, I agree. That's basically eating rancid shit. Wattbags then finishes with red sorbet for dessert. How horrid! I think I pronounced that right, sorbet? I don't know what sorbet is. Also, I want to do this. Ah, yes! Haha! Oh, why am I on top of the eyeball? I was trying to break it. I couldn't break it. Also, we just got another prompt for a door. That is a door that we can open. Let me get back up for a second, because I'm a bit confused as to why I couldn't break that glass. Oh god, I actually missed it! Actually, no, you can only break one of them, can't you? Yeah, actually, if I remember correctly, it's a Grunty switch. It's a Grunty switch, that's what it is. But yeah, we have access to Freezeezy Peak. But as I said, you can't exactly go into that level and complete it in one go. There is an infamous thing where you got to, go back to the level in order to do things. But the problem is, if we go to the next level beyond this door as well, once we open it up, we can't do that either. In fact, we've already passed by the level, but we couldn't open it up. But regardless, you have to at least get the moves. So I'm going to be doing that. But for now, there is one more door that we can open up. So I'm going to open that up, and I'll see you guys next time. See you guys then.